Alright, today we're going to be playing a lovely little game called 1979 Revolution Black Friday. Let's actually turn this down just a little more. Is that? I think this master sound. It feels like this doesn't work in the menu. Anyway. But if you don't know what Black Friday and the 1979 Revolution all have to do with each other, this is going to be a game about the Iranian Revolution. This was produced by a company called Ink Stories, and it's going to be based on a true story. I have played this before. It's going to take about 3 hours for us to finish it, so we don't need to time it today. I think we'll be able to finish up in a very timely manner. Let's begin. We're going to start all the way back to chapter 1. Whoosh.
If you're listening to this, then it means you received my package. Unfortunately, this will be my last drop, as I've been forced into hiding. With the US hostage situation, it's become unsafe to get anything out of Iran. You must get these to the press immediately. Many people's lives depend on it, including my own. If anything should happen to me, you must trust Bibi. I'm worried that our darkest days are still ahead of us. Do you remember what I said when I first joined the revolution? The only way to defeat this violent regime is through peaceful protest.
They found us!
Bibi, what's going on?
Quick, grab the plans, we need to go now!
Okay, where is it?
Hurry, Reza! Find it! Quickly, Reza! Reza, what are you doing? Hurry, Reza!
Okay, I got it!
You know what to do, Reza Jan.
Okay.
I'm doing alright, Elowick. How are you?
Free!
I'm about to not be doing so great.
You want some of this?
Come on!
That's enough!
Quite the start.
Iran, because of the great leadership of the Shah, is an island of stability in one of the more troubled areas of the world.
Things that I'd rather not even remember.
This game really wants to be loud.
That day I wake up early and I went to Charlie Square.
The split in the revolution is already open and threatens to become wider and more dangerous.
Basically, we believe in the same principles, in the same ideals.
Violence
violence in Iran has escalated sharply in recent months. The main targets have been cinemas, nightclubs, fashionable restaurants.
If there's any issues with the audio, just let me know. If it's too loud, if it's getting too quiet. Because I kept trying to fiddle with it in the settings and it just would not do it. Just wouldn't do it.
You're a very lucky man, Mr. Shirazi. In my former life, I wouldn't have let you live. Drink. You must be thirsty. Reza, your chai is getting cold.
Tea is a big deal in the Middle East, so we better drink it.
Good. This could be a very unpleasant place. Because here at Evin, we are correcting paths.
Correcting paths? Is that what you call this?
You will learn not to disrespect.
Does that sound a little better?
You were one of us. We fought side by side to overthrow the Shah, that Western puppet. What changed?
Did we really fight for the same cause?
When did you lose your faith? And instead of helping the new regime, you masterminded horrendous acts of violence against us. Are you ready for your redemption? I can save you, Reza.
No. You should save yourself.
In the eyes of God, I am saved. Open it. Go on, open it. Or are you afraid to confront your past? Your photos rallied our nation to rebel against the Shah. But now, they are being used to identify those who plot against our new Islamic government. Good, Aferin. Show me an act of good faith, and I will be fair.
Reza Shirazi, you're charged with treason and conspiring to carry out a series of attacks against the Islamic Republic of Iran. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Do you know what we do to traitors here in Evin prison?
Torture them until they make a confession?
But you must think of me. I know so much about you, Reza Jan. I know that you are coming from a very well-connected family who are loyal to the Shah. And I know about your Savak brother Hussein.
Leave my brother out of this.
I know that upon your return from Germany, you joined our fight against the Shah, despite your family's wishes. But what do you know about me? Do you know who I am?
You're the devil.
I see. My name is Asadullah Lajavardi. But you already knew that, didn't you? Now, what is my name?
Asadullah Lajavardi.
can't you show me the decency of remembering my name? My name is Asadullah Lajavardi. But here in Evan, they call me Hajar. Now, what is my name?
Hajj Agha.
Hajj Agha. See? That wasn't so difficult. Get up. Get up! Sit! Reza, the 3 men arrested with you have been executed. They confessed. They told us everything. We found your plans to bomb the Revolutionary Guard's headquarters.
I don't know of any plans. Look, I'm just a photographer.
Do you know what this is? Of course you don't. A city boy like you has never had a use for a cattle prod. Until now. It takes about 400 milliamps to stop a human heart. We don't want that. Not yet, anyway. But 25 milliamps? That burns you from the inside. It could damage an organ if I'm not careful. But you have been such a good guest. This might not be necessary. In a clear voice, or the machine. Give us all the information about your collaborators and the details of your next target. Let's start with your friend, Babak Azad. Who is he? Where can we find him? Is he the one who recruited you? Was he the mastermind behind the attacks in March?
Babak.
So like I said, this is based on a true story. Evan Prison is a very real prison in Tehran. It was used by the Shah.
Merci. تا فردا. Reza, what are you doing? چیکار میکنی؟
We'll pause it. Evan Prison was used by the Shah before the revolution, and then it got used immediately after. That guy, Azadullah Lajavardi, is a real person. He was the warden after the Revolutionary Guard took over, and he increased the population of Evan Prison by like 1,500 prisoners. There were like 75 people to a room sometimes in some of the dormitory rooms.
I know I'm good looking, but save your film for something important.
This is history in the making, Babak.
Now, Bobo, now you're about to see history in the making.
But I have plans for this picture back in Germany.
Oh, yeah? That's nice of you, Reza John.
Oh, not for me, it's for Hannah.
Hannah? Hannah kid?
Oh, you're gonna like her. She's got a thing for Iranian.
Oh, yeah, واقعاً?
Yeah, man. I've told her about you and your legendary disco moves.
John Travolta, Bobo has nothing on me.
Nice.
Here,
And shit, what's this?
Listen to it, Reza. Gush kon behesh. It's Khomeini's latest speech, and it just came from France. A new Iran is coming, Reza John, and I'm here to help spread the word.
That cassette came from France.
Yeah, that's where Khomeini's been recording all his speeches.
Bobak, what are you so worried about?
They have eyes.
So that's going to be an important thing. Usually the details on this unlock as you play the game, but I've played it before, so it's not letting me know about it. Let's see where we have Progressive Village. Nope, where is he? Where is he?
I have repeatedly said that neither my desire, nor my age, nor my position allows me to govern. I don't want to have the power or the government in my hand. I am not interested in personal power. It is the Iranian people who have selected their own capable and trustworthy individuals and give them the responsibilities. However, personally, I can't accept any special role or responsibility. After the Shah's departure from Iran, I will not become a president nor accept any other leadership role. Just like before, I limit my activities only to guiding and directing the people.
So that's Ayatollah Khomeini. He was a very popular imam back in Iran in the days, and he did not like the Shah or what he was doing. He eventually got exiled. He was forced out of the country, and he had to live in France. But he kept on making speeches and staying in contact with people, and they would actually use cassette tapes to kind of spread that around, trade between each other.
It's everywhere. And these cassettes have become the voice of the revolution and therefore a threat to the regime. Now take it, Baba. You know you want to.
Okay, I'll take it.
Trust me. You're not gonna regret it.
You think what's on this could really make a difference?
Come on, Reza. Let's change Iran.
I'm here to take pictures, not choose sides.
Everyone takes a side. Okay? Everyone.
It's just words, Bobak.
Maybe to you, it's just words. But to me, it's words that have never been spoken out loud before. The time is now, Reza John. Toino mi fami, you know this. That's why you're here.
Russian. Okay, I'll give it a listen.
I mean, that's all I ask. Okay? But keep it hidden. And whatever you do, do not listen to it at home. I don't even want to imagine what your mother would do.
You're still scared of my mother, huh?
And you're not?
Good point.
Okay, Baba, Bia, let's get a better view. Bibi wants you to capture how big this is becoming.
Who's Bibi?
You're gonna like her. This is all because of her. See why I told you to save your film?
This is incredible.
This is the future of Iran. This is our future. Start taking pictures. Hey, can you read what that says, Reza? Some people call them martyrs, but to me they were victims.
There we go. I really do like story-focused games. The thing about the game is that it's not going to be so much story-focused. It's going to be... This is kind of like an educational game. It's kind of in the wrappings of, Telltale's Walking Dead. Kind of like how the last game was kind of in the wrappings of Sam and Max and traditional adventure games. This is going to have a little bit more gameplay to it. But the focus of this game is really to just kind of inform people about what was happening. So every time you take a picture, every time somebody mentions a certain, keyword, it's going to give you a little bit more information into not just the story, probably not even the story of Babak. It's going to tell you the story of Iran and what was happening at the time. So, let's just switch to the menu so I don't have to hear the noise. But if you're really interested in this, I do definitely recommend this. I'm probably not going to go through all of them. I'll probably give some cliff notes as we go along. I just kind of had to figure out where the best places are to say those things, instead of just sitting here on a pause menu and just kind of talking through it. I think I'll kind of try to work with the story and give information as it's provided. I really wish the audio didn't have so many issues, because I'm pretty sure the audio sliders in the menu don't do anything, and it makes the game way louder than I am. But luckily I have Streamlabs available, which lets me take more direct control over that. But let's keep going.
I never thought I'd see the day the Shah statue would be trashed.
So, if you didn't know, Iran was a monarchy beforehand. I'm not sure what happened. There's a period that I'm not familiar with, but in the 50s, the United States had the Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA, re-establish the Shah as the monarchy of Iran.
Looks like Khomeini, right? It's Shariat Madari, Grand Ayatollah.
And then we have this other figure, Ayatollah Shariat Madari. Sorry if I struggle with those names a little bit.
I've never seen anything like this. There has to be at least 100,000 people on the streets. Hey, good luck trying to buy anything from the bazaar. All the shopkeepers have gone on strike too. To some, those people praying would be intimidating. But to me, it's pretty powerful.
So we are going to see a lot of sort of religious themes keep coming up, because it's Iran, obviously. But one of the big things that happened during the Shah's control of Iran, was that they tried to really push a sort of Western view on people, but they didn't do it in the very best way. Like, women who wore hijab or the full body veils were actively targeted by police, and they were completely outlawed from doing so. There was only so much public prayer, so these massive demonstrations were very powerful to show that Iran was a Muslim country, and it's something that's very important to them to be able to be who they are in public.
Well, like, seriously, I can't wait to get these developed.
Did you get a picture of Ayatollah Shariat Madari? People are saying that he should lead Iran.
Who's Shariat Madari?
He's a cleric who understands the hearts of the oppressed.
No religious mullah is going to lead this country. Fahmidi, understand? That's over.
Why not? Are we not a nation of Muslims, brother?
Brother? Barodar? We are a nation of equality greater than Western capitalism or your paganism. Fahmidi, understand? No mullah will run this government. Fahmi, Chimigan?
Hey, comrade. Lighten up.
Jufti, you better back away before I come over
okay?
there.
We don't do this, all right? All of this is about non-violence. We don't want to give the army any reason to intervene.
I don't trust this punk with his camera.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures.
Keep walking. That's right.
Khajolat Bikesh. These communists. Always posturing, never thinking about the bigger picture. Come on.
Man, Babak, what happened to you back there?
Look, just because I didn't kick his ass doesn't mean I didn't want to.
Did you see his hair? You guys share the same barber?
Comrade, that's all you got? Come on, let's hit the streets.
Is it stuttering a bit for you? Let me see.
This is not the Iran you left a year ago. The people are angry, especially after Savak burned down the Cinema Rex.
Are you talking about the fire?
Don't tell me you haven't heard of Cinema Rex. Over 400 people died in that fire. And now, it's time for answers.
You think it can get out of control?
Look, it could get ugly, but we won't achieve anything through violence.
How are the people gonna take on an army?
Look, Rezajan, you have to believe in the power of people, okay? Good will triumph. Now come on, it's time to discover what this revolution's all about.